Well, we're going to talk about our home life because with all the financial situation right now, it can actually put a damper on the love life. So here to help us keep our relationship hot as the economy cools is the author of Every Single Girl's Guide to Her Future Husband's Last Divorce. Please welcome back Adryenn Ashley, and of course our lovely Lisa Quinn is here to talk about sex. Girl chat, right? So these are ways that you can spice things up that are actually free.
Yes, free or cheap.
Free or cheap. So give us some examples of how we can spice up our love lives.
A good free one is when your sweetie's in the shower and the shower mirror gets all steamed up. Write, I love you. Gets out of the shower. What a way to start the day, you know, with that warm, positive feeling. And if you really want to go all out, buy yourself a nice little heart-shaped cookie cutter. Put a cup of coffee and some little heart-shaped toast next to it. And that, I mean, isn't that sweet? Doesn't that just...
edible love notes.
Exactly. Edible love notes. I love it.
Adorable.
So that's one way. And you can do other steamy things like sleep naked. That was one of my favorites. Actually, that was in my prenup until I had kids, and you know how that is.
I was going to say, I mean, you know, I'm not sure how long I would last before somebody's trying to get in bed with us, and then we're like, huh.
Yeah, I had to renegotiate that one.
You get the kids, you'd be worried.
Yeah, you'd be worried.
Right.
Well, I think
Well,
that...
and how are you supposed to sleep if you're sleeping naked, right? Don't you want sleep?
Well, maybe that's the point.
maybe that's the whole point, is you don't want it. But the other thing is, I think men like to unwrap the present, and so I think they like the lingerie and the whole little fantasy dress-up thing.
And they do. So you don't go to bed naked. You just sleep naked. Because you never know what's going to come up in the middle of the night. You may be tired the next day, but you'll have a smile for the whole day.
I'd rather be rested.
You're going to have to give Janelle the intense course, okay? There's probably some kind of like workshop she can take on the weekends.
It's most important.
And the first thing we have to do is get rid of the granny panties.
The granny pennies. Okay, that is a huge...
Stop looking at me. It's 3 for $10 at Costco. It's such a great deal.
I love them. I have to admit, my son is 5. I still wear them because they're so comfortable, but I have had to just say, you know what? It's more important that I have a nice package to unwrap, and these undies by Porcelain do just that. They're really super cute, and they have a nice little added twist that they lace up in the back.
Gift wrap.
Gift wrap, exactly. So that meets your rules, exactly.
Yes, it does.
And, you know, speaking of undies, I do have to say, these are great undies, but sometimes... no undies might be better. So, what happens if you're having dinner and at dessert you just say, oh, honey, by the way, I remember what I meant to tell you. I forgot that I didn't today. See how fast he orders the check.
Okay, let's move
Just
on.
make sure that you're not like picking him up from the airport and you're an hour away from home because, you know, the stick covers and everything that you're not in high school anymore.
We got it, Adryenn.
Speaking of food, what do we have here?
Well, this is an example of something, a little picnic on the bed, and you want to make sure it's finger foods, and everybody does strawberries and whipped cream and chocolate, and that's fine, but I'm thinking maybe something a little bit more savory. I mean...
greasy.
No?
No.
Finger licking good.
No, there's something very cute that I've never done before, but you say actually dedicate a song on the radio?
Absolutely. We get stuck in traffic jams, and while they're doing the construction on Highway 101, you know, he's running a little bit late. Call up the radio station and just say, hey, my sweetie's stuck in traffic. It's our anniversary. Something. Can you play this song and dedicate a song? And every couple has their own song. And that would just be a really cool, romantic way to remind him that you're thinking of him and get him to really anticipate getting home.
Do guys care about that stuff?
Believe it or not, they do.
Okay. I don't know.
So I mean, they care about the romantic side as well as the...
They're very visual, so they might be visualizing. If you pick the right song, it'll get them visualizing.
Remember that night?
What was your song? What's your song?
We danced to a Dean Martin song. You're no one till somebody loves you, or something like that. That was our song in our wedding, which was great. Exactly. And you know what? I think this is so important, especially we've kind of stepped away from the whole economy thing. But when times are tight, it's easy just to pick fights with each other.
Absolutely.
And so if you could start doing something like this to kind of keep that romance alive, you always got to remind yourself you're on the same team.
Yes. Absolutely.
And I think little things like this just kind of keep it a little fresher.
Absolutely. I say, what do you want to focus on? The plunging economy or plunging neckline? Which one? Why did you better? I'm looking at you because I'm like, I can't get
Okay, there's some tips you have to keep it hot. Fun.
Yes.
You say laughter is like the best medicine.
Absolutely. If you can laugh together, that is going to do more to solidify your relationship than anything else.
Okay, economical.
Yeah, don't break the bank. Don't go out and buy like $500 Manolo Blahnik shoes that you're just going to wear in bed. That's not practical when you can buy a $5 blacklight.
Right. And how can we be more innovative?
Well, I have lots of ways, actually.
For those inquiring minds want to know.
For those who aren't spontaneous or innovative, I have these little glow-in-the-dark dice that I got at Bliss Connection, and you hold them in the light, and then you can
they glow in the dark?
And
and look, it says something we can't even show on TV.
Okay, so what is one is what to do, and one is to do what?
Go.
It says kiss,
kiss, lips.
and lips.
Absolutely.
Or massage.
Toes. Right.
Yes.
So I keep them in my purse
Or
for
kiss.
spontaneity.
I don't know. Question mark. You keep them in your purse?
I had to.
Your husband must be a happy man.
Very happy man.
Adryenn, Ashley, thank you. The book, I love the title, Every Single Girl's Guide to Her Future Husband's Last Divorce.
And
Thanks
can
for
she
coming
keep
back.
it?
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh, we'll be right back. Coming up.